welcome to my channel. My name is Shy Angel, and on this channel I cash stuff for my weekly, monthly and yearly expenses, working towards the financial goals I have set for the year. Today we are going to cash stuff for November week 2 and November week 3. I am running a bit behind on my cash stuffing videos as well as cash stuffing itself. That's just because things have just been a little bit crazy, but we shall have a double cash stuffing today, which is always good. So let's get started and get the money out. I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's budgets are going well. Has everybody started Christmas shopping if you celebrate Christmas? I have done a bit, but I'm getting all confused because I'm still saving for Christmas. So I'm getting confused on, not getting confused is not the wrong word, but I'm like taking out the Christmas present money that I'm spending out of like other saving pots or even in my like own envelope, my shopping envelope, and I really shouldn't be doing that. But it's just because I don't want to touch the Christmas sinking fund until I've completed saving for Christmas, which is a bit daft now that I say it out loud, so I will stop doing that. And yeah, we'll just use the Christmas sinking fund because that is what it is there for. But yeah, no, I've got a few presents for some family members that are potentially coming to visit us over the festive period. So yeah, me and my sister and my mum are not doing Christmas presents this year because we are having potential family coming over. It's just all family drama. So that's what we decided as a family. So a majority of my Christmas budget is going to be spent on family, but that's okay. That's a later story. But before we count this cash, this beautiful cash, we will check out for November week 1. So I had £80 groceries for November week 1, and this is all that's left. And that £80 really kind of helped because I didn't cash stuff for November week 2, so I kind of just rolled that money into week 2 and it was just enough for food. So yeah, so we have £2 and then we have silvers and coppers. The £2 will go into my savings challenge and the silver and coppers go into this rainy day tin. Let's see how much is here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 150, 170, 180, 190, 196. So 196 is going into the tin. If you have earphones, here's your warning, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully it's not making a loud noise. I have, she says, and she drops coins everywhere on the glass table. This tin is not as full as I was hoping for it to be at this time of year. So we will just be continuing this in the new year and then starting a new tin when this tin is full. So that's what we will be doing. So yeah, that goes there. Let's see what else happened budget-wise. I'm going to count the money and discuss what happened budget-wise as well in the last 2 weeks. So me and my sister had a spontaneous shopping trip to B&M Range. You know, those stores that get you and you ended up spending more than you should. Yeah, we did that this weekend. And yeah, I did not plan for it. It was spontaneous, as I said, but luckily like 5 minutes before I was going to walk out the door, I thought, no, let me write down a budget because it's not planned. And luckily I did that, and I was able to, as you will see later on in my envelopes, empty out household and home to pay for that shopping trip. So well worth the trip. And the envelopes actually worked because I had the money there. So cash stuffing works, guys. Cash stuffing does work. Anyway, let's count this money because I'm talking too much. But we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 8, 10, 20, 30, that's 6, 8, that's 40. So we have 840, is that correct? Yes, that is correct. So it was 405 for week 2 and then 435 for week 3, not 4, jumping them there. So for week 3. So, but we are all going to cash stuff all of this today, and hopefully November week's 4 cash stuffing will be on time. Okay, so let's come to groceries. So we do have to cash stuff for the 2 weeks, even though November week 1's grocery money rolled over into November week 2. We still need to cash stuff. We still have the money, so we still need to cash stuff for November week 2. So we'll do 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. That was £40 a week. And that is groceries. Okay. Put that in there. I would like to get some meat. I've got plenty of snacks, plenty of fresh food, freezer food. So I would like to get some meat to make some stews because it is the season. So that is going to go in my purse later on. And then we come to the variable binder, and we are going to put in some money into hair. So you can see household empty. So yeah, so we're coming to hair. We're going to put in for 2 weeks. So that is £20. So hair's $2.20 in the bank, and we're going to do 10, 20 because we have a lot of 10s. So 220, 240, 260, 270, 280, 285. This is a nice amount in this envelope for my hair. I'd like to have a buffer. I'm so glad I now have a buffer for my hair. Previously it was, racing to save enough for my hair appointment. I am missing a binder. I don't know where it is. The birthday binder needs to get £25. I am going to put that towards the side and put that towards the back, and that will be stuffed, unfortunately, off camera because I don't know where that. Oh wait, it's not just 25, it's actually 2 25s because it's 2 weeks, isn't it? Let's get a nice. Oh, there's another Charlie note. Yeah, so let's just replace that. Yeah, so it's actually £50 for my birthday binder. Yeah. Oh, we can. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Let's do that, and we do 2 10s. Because there are 15s, 10s, 5s, and 20s in the 500 Iris binder that I am cash stuffing. So I just want to swap it out a little bit to cash stuff more envelopes. Next, we go to sinking funds. So we come to South Africa, and we need to do 2 weeks for South Africa. So let us do £20. Now it has 120, 40, 60, 70, 170. And oh, drop a pen there. So it's 10, that's 20. It'd be nice to get a buffer in this envelope as well. Mum's house gets 20 as well this week. So these are my weekly envelopes that must be cashed up every week. I know it may be a bit boring, but consistency is key to being able to pay for things that crop up in my mum's house. So we have 150, 70, 90, 210. Let's do. Oh, you can't see that, but let's do this purple. You can't see that either, but never mind. But yeah, so 210 in there. It would be nice to get a little emergency buffer for mum's house, maybe £500, and then I can start saving for some cosmetic work in her house. Next, we come to not house reno, but we come to winter buffer. Some of these envelopes may have more money than some of you've seen previously, but that's because I did a massive reallocation following the conclusion of, following me completing some saving challenges. So check that video out if you haven't already. So winter buffer is going to get 20 as well. We'll do one of each. So we'll do gas. And then we'll do electricity. These saving challenges, when complete, save 450. I don't think I'm going to save that much. So we have 150, 70, 90, 210, 230. I'm going to save 200 for my mum. She needs the heating, especially during winter, because of her illness. And I'm going to save 100 for me. Next we come to gadgets, and gadgets is getting 50 today. So that's 20, 40, 50, and that's for 2 weeks. And we'll do a 40 and half of a 20. So far we have 1,150, 70, 90, 200 to 10, 20, 25. We have 1,225. The aim is 2,000 for both a new phone and for a new tablet. Whether or not we reach that by Black Friday, we shall see. I don't think there's anything else. No, nothing else in here. But yes, home envelope completely empty, guys. There was £50 in there. Completely emptied it. Completely emptied household for the spontaneous B&M range home bargains trip. So yeah, well worth cash stuffing. So I could have I went in, dipped into the envelopes, and it paid for everything. Anyway, we come to investments. Investments needs money for 2 weeks. So it is getting 60 today. Ooh, investments is getting quite a lot today. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 60. If I have any 10s, I know I need to come to investments. So investments has in cash 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So it has 190, and we can cross off 6 of these circles. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think I crossed 1 extra last time, so we'll only cross off 5 because of the 1 extra. And investments is just for my future. If I want to just rely on state pension or workplace pension, I might have to look at a private pension as well, the way things are going. And I also potentially don't want to work until I'm 70. Or is it 80 now? I don't know, it keeps going up. So yeah. All right, so that's everything in there. It's the long-term sinking funds. And speaking of long-term sinking funds, I am looking to see what are my saving goals for 2026. Haven't really decided. Have you guys? Let me know down in the comments if you guys have decided what your financial goals are for 2026. I know I haven't decided. So we're going to do £50 into Christmas. Now, this savings challenge this savings challenge is not getting any love. So let's see what we can do today. There's 5. Okay, so that's a red. No, I think it's a green. Yeah, so just gonna mark that off. So that's 5, 6. I think that's a red. That's 11. Oh, 6 again, which is 17. And did we get a 3? Yes, we got a 3, which is 20. Okay. I'll colour these offline. So £20 going into here. So in this challenge for Christmas, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. £60 so far. Keeping in the theme of Christmas challenges, let's do this. Roll a 6-sided dice and save what you roll. Okay, so each die you've got to roll something. I don't know if we'll be able to finish this. Well, I'm going to move the number of spaces I roll and then save the number I roll. How about that? And then we'll get to the end of the challenge. 2. Okay, 1, 2. All right. Let's roll again. 2 again. 1, 2. That's 4. Can we get 1 or a 6? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9. 1. Okay, that's 10. Guys, the dice is in my favour. So that's 10. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do this challenge. Otherwise, I just think I don't have enough weeks to do all the squares. I might go around again. But yeah, for now, let's just do it this way. So that's 10 in there. And then Christmas food, each Christmas food item is 20. We're going to put this last 20 in there, and we're going to do the log. And this saves 200. Will I get to 200 before Christmas? I don't know. It's just so weird that I'm going to be saving right up to Christmas this year. Normally I'm more organised like that, but my budget is just in flux. Don't know what we're doing. No plan. Just saving as much as I can. The money I save this year may be rolled into next year. We shall see, but it's just saved right up until Christmas, unfortunately. I would love a plan, but yeah. Okay, so annual saving challenge is getting 130. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 130, 135 for week 2. And then week 3, it's getting 135 again. So it's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135. Okay, so gosh, that is a lot more than I normally play with, but this is for 2 weeks, and this is the big push to save enough to meet my financial goal that I set this year. So that's the 10, and we'll add the 2. So in total, 135 plus 135 is 270 plus 2. So 272 is going to go into this binder today. So we do have some money to play with, which is good. So what I want to do in this binder is to do the 14, 21 and 9. Let's see how much that is. 14, 21 plus 9. It's 44. Yep, we are going to put £44 in this Saver Friday. 14, 21, and we are going to tick off the bonus 9 to give us a round figure of £850 saved by the end of the year. So 44, that's 20, 40 and 4. Okay, so in December I don't have to worry about the bonus, it's all been taken care of. Okay, so next we come to this 2025 saver, 20, 40, that's for 2 weeks. I'm throwing the pens all around here. Let's just do that. So we had 272 minus 44 minus 40. And then for this one, we need to do 2 weeks. This is the monthly savings from Divine Budgets. So we're going to do 10 and 15, which is 25. 10, 15. We only got 1 left in that one. And then we're going to do 20, 25's Tenner Tuesday. So we do need to do 2. November the 11th, November the 18th. Week 2 and 3. That is £20. We are on track with these now. So these 3, or 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I've been pretty consistent with. It's the next 3 I haven't been consistent with. So minus 20. So we have 168 left. Okay. So we're going to do 24, the 16, minus 24 minus 16. So 24 plus 16 is 30, 40. Let's get this out. Let's cross this off. So we could do the 24, the 16, and we're going to do the 5. So let's do 45 in there. Okay, that's got a nice chunk. Okay. Hopefully we are now on track with that one, but I'll have to figure that out later. Okay, so for this one as well, this one I was behind. Let's do the last 20 in here. It's 20. Let's do 20 in here. That's 40. And then let's do 15. That is 55. 20, 30, 40, 55. 20, 30, 40, 55. That's got a nice chunk in there. Oh, I actually like this doubles cash stuffing. Some serious amounts are going into this. So left then it's 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 43 is going to go into the mini savings challenge. That is okay. And then maybe next week we put more in here and less in the new yearly challenge. We'll see how that goes. So 43, okay. So 43 minus 8, 16, 24, 32, plus 9, 41. So I can colour off all of these. A row of 8 and 9, if my math is correct. So 8, 16, 24, 32, plus 9 is 41, and then we'll colour in a 1. Oh, I'm supposed to have coloured in a 2. Yeah, I will colour in both ones, and we'll condense later on. Okay, and that is everything cashed up in the annual binder. Oh, I feel like we are so close to getting where we need to be with that. Okay, so now we are going to cash stuff for the regular savings challenge binder, which is Save to Sink. And we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92. That is correct. 200, which is 100 a week, going into Save to Sink. And we also have some money here as well from, I don't know where, from last cash stuffing, I think. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yes, we have 60. So we have 262 cash stuff. Excellent. This is just the leftover money. And then let's do this challenge. I think we'll finish this challenge today. So this challenge needs 20 and 20, and it saved us, I think, 160. Let's check. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yes. Save the Snake, which is the year of the snake for 2025. That is now complete. And we come on to brand new challenges. So first one we have is the Magical Forest. So let's do 20, 30, let's do 40 for the Magical Forest now. Okay, let's do red. So let's do 15, 30, and then let's do 40. I feel like some of my savings challenges are a little bit out of date for the time of year we are now in. I feel like we are almost at the end of autumn, coming into winter. So let's get a move on. Each one of these images is £5. We are going to do 20, 30, 40. Let's do 40 as well. 20, 40. So mushrooms are brown. I'm just going to do one. I'm going to do that. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Acorns are brown as well. 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll colour the leaves off later. So that's going to be a very brown challenge. That's from Cash But Cute, the challenge. That. Next we have another autumn challenge. And let's put in 10, 20, 30. Yeah, we can do 30. So we do 15. We'll do 10 and we'll do 5. So 30 for this Hello Autumn. This was a freebie challenge. There's 2 freebies in here. We'll do one after the other. Here is another autumn challenge. Can you see the theme, guys? Let's do brown. I'm in autumn. This was from Kimberly Budgets when she sold on Etsy. Let's do 10, 20, 30, 5. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Still got another week of November. And then least we forget. I know Remembrance Sunday is gone, but I still want to do this challenge. I got this challenge from Vanjanique Budgets as a freebie last November, and each icon is 5, so let's give this 35 as well. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. So it's a lovely, lovely challenge, and I hope to do this a little bit earlier next year in time for Remembrance Sunday. And Least We Forget was a saving freebie from the Queen Bee Makes. Again, we are a little bit late, but we can still do it. So let's do 30. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All the 5s. And we can do that 15 and that 15. And then we have some minis. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20. Each icon is 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. We've got another mini behind it. Okay. Put the money in. So we do have 10 left. Did I put that in the wrong way? I put that in the wrong way. Let's put it 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's just do 1 5 in here. This one's the biggest one. Biggest amount, I think, out of my challenges. So we'll just do that. And then we'll do 5 into here. Let's do 2, 4, 5. I didn't realise how big this was. There's a 20 in there. Alright, so this one's a little bit big, so I've got to put some more money in there than I thought. And that is it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me on this cash stuffing for November week 2 and for November week 3. I hope everybody's budgets goes well. I hope everybody has a fantastic up and coming week, and I will see you guys down in the comments and in my next video. Have a nice rest of the day, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.